everyone, and welcome to my channel, Catnip and Chill. I am your host, Catnip, and we are playing Homebody today. Sorry for taking forever to upload a video. To be quite frank, I've been out traveling, and it's also been hot as hell. We don't have AC in this building, and this particular room gets really, really hot, probably because there's computers and a whole bunch of stuff. And so I usually have to close the window over there so that you don't hear background noise. I'm not doing that because it's gonna be really, really, really hot. So, it is the beginning of spooky season. We just had the fall equinox. I figure let's play another horror game, like big horror game. We just finished Little Kitty Big City, so I'm ready to get into it. I've got my spooky clothes on, bonus points, if you know what this is from. I say let's get into it, but first, let me turn down the volume, because this happens every freaking time I load up a game. Every time. Let's go. Yes, I do want English. Okay. Excited. Oh no. Car troubles at night? Whoa! What? Tilt your left stick in the direction to move, and then press X to run? Oh, that's running. That's not running! Oh, you were just taking a nap. 26 unread messages! Girl! I mean, I don't blame you. I'm a heavy sleeper too. Don't text me if it's nighttime and you really need to get to me. Call me. I'll just sleep through a text. Hey Emily, you're not giving up already, are you? Yes, I mean no. I'm on my way there, kinda. Are you panicking? Do you need a pull over? Already did. I'm at the side of the road. Already did what? Panicked? Or pulled over? Pulled over. I've got 26 unread messages from my friends, and I know it's going to be bad news. I've been sitting at the side of the road for 20 minutes just trying to stay calm. Oh. But I don't think I can handle it. I'm thinking about turning around. And you were hoping I'd give you permission? I would like permission to turn around, yes. Look, you're not going to a funeral. You're going to a cool old house to hang out with your friends and watch a meteor shower. Well, that seems nice. You do this every year, and you always seem to have a good time. First things first, hands on wheel, key and ignition, start driving. Okay. Oh, does Emily have like really bad anxiety? Girl, I feel you! There you go. Emily, it feels like you haven't left the apartment in weeks. Being in the middle of nowhere and watching a meteor shower doesn't sound so bad, does it? It's not that, it's like... they're sending me like pages and pages of instructions on how to get into this weird old house they rented. Like there's a keypad on the gate and Gary sent me the code, but I just know I'm gonna get locked out somehow and I'm gonna run out of gas trying to get back. The cops are gonna find me a week from now, a skeletal husk behind the wheel of my car clutching my phone. You're spinning yourself in circles, Em. You're fine. You're safe. They miss you. Dude, I feel it, Emily. Like, being overwhelmed with instructions is one thing, but then also, you know, you can have like the best of friends or people who are just genuinely kind and sweet and you still get anxiety going to visit them for some reason. I don't know. I know. I'm just fucked up about it. I'm already like 4 hours late. Jesus, Em! It's gonna be another hour before I get there. I don't think another hour is gonna make things that much worse. I like how the I'm sorry, I like how the trees in the background are just leaning. Would it hurt just to be honest with them about it? I don't know, I guess I don't know how to say I wasted a bunch of time stalling because I didn't want to come and not make it weird. Things are already weird enough. I haven't spoken to any of them in almost a year. You really think they won't forgive you for that? I think it doesn't matter what I think. I think I'm panicking. Emily. What are you so afraid of? Alright, Emily. You can recall important facts from your memory log. Press start. I don't have a start. Is that it? Oh, okay. Ooh. Call back if you see this. We're going to the Kroger down the road. Sorry if we miss you. The gate combination is the third number down on the post-it. See you soon. Okay. 420. Hardy! Har har! Okay, so 8-1. There we go. This is why you screenshot important things. But then you have like 1,000 screenshots and you don't know which one is important and which one isn't. Or they're all important. There's always so many things to keep track of. Poor M. There's someone in the house. Did everyone go to Kroger? Or is that just like your friend? Oh, okay. Your friends are here. Oh, hey, Cliff. Okay. First of all, only you can prevent forest fires. Secondly, didn't even say hi. Threw a cigarette in your direction. Wow, what a jerk. There she is, the star of the show. You're finally here. Yeah, long drive, huh? It wasn't that bad. I think all in all it was like 3.5 hours? Felt more like 6 from here. We were getting worried about you. Oh, don't lie. I got delayed by a work thing, my mom held me up. I ran into car trouble. I wouldn't... I don't like that all these options are lies. I would have much rather just tell them I had an anxiety attack. I mean, they would understand, you know? Better to be truthful. I almost ran out of gas on the way over. I had to go out of the way to find a gas station. Don't be too embarrassed, Em. I forgot to turn on the headlights on the way out last night. My brain was just like, can't I usually see better than this? I've done that. Make sure your headlights are on. I've been pulled over because I didn't have my headlights on once. It was just because I have genuinely good vision. Like, or not genuinely. Generally good vision at night. Yeah, the cop didn't care. He actually said that out loud. And hey, I take it you got my text message. Yep, all of them. Cool. We were worried you wouldn't be able to get inside. Did Pete have any trouble getting here? Actually, Pete isn't here yet. He's about 33 hours late, yeah. He was supposed to be here last night. Worst of all, the owner of the house didn't want to let us in before everyone named on the rental was here. Yeah, like a server at Olive Garden not wanting to seat us until our whole party had arrived. That's weird. It took some convincing for him to let us stay. Is that why Mr. Nest gave us an hour of instructions on how not to wreck the place? I think he would have done that either way. He didn't strike me as the kind of guy who gets a lot of company. Not to be mean. Was that to mean? You're fine. Anyway, come on in, Emily. Make yourself comfortable. For real, we've got some catching up to do. How long has it been since I last saw you? Like, a year? Yeah, don't keep us waiting any longer. Hey, why don't I take your bag for you? Okay. Hey, everybody's really happy to have you here. I am too. You don't look happy, Francine. You look a little scared. I don't like that the door closed on its own. That's creepy. It begins. Okay, our memory log was updated. That was what, 8129? Oh, it's fixed camera views. You can use the interact reveal button to show interactive jobs in the environment. Hold LB. Okay, so it is... It says it's 7 p.m., but it also says it's 10:30? Hold LB to highlight everything nearby that can be interacted with. Oh, left. Oh, I see. Creepy! Keep that on. Oh cool, it pauses when you read. Good to know. In a Glass Darkly by J. Sheridan Le Fanu in 3 volumes. Volume 1, London. Okay, cool. In a Glass Darkly. What's that? There's a strange power box mounted on the wall. It looks like it can provide power to one of 2 cables that leave the box on the left and right sides, but the box itself needs to be powered on first. There's a yellow and black striped cable coming out of the bottom of the box on the floor. Yellow cable leads on the left side into the foyer. Teal cable on the right side up into the ceiling. Oh my god, do I have to remember all this? Okay. Oh. No, let's not play the game. I just wanted to examine the console. Whoa, retro. Amazing how these things feel so brittle, but somehow they last forever. It's true. I still have plenty of old games. Hee creepy. Emily, congratulations on Pemberton. Oh, thanks. It was pretty fun to do. It's silly, you know? It's not much, but it's cool. Megan asks, how did it feel when you finally got to hold the thing you made in your hands? Really bizarre, but cool, definitely. It's kind of mortifying to see your crappy art on thousands of nice glossy pages like that. Oh crap. Like, oh crap, some poor schmuck is gonna pay money for this? Hey, this poor schmuck is happy with his purchase. Your work looks really nice. The gouache stuff is incredible. Huh, thank you, again. Emily, you're allowed to accept a compliment. That sounds fake, and like a scam. Okay, Cliff. Gary, we haven't really caught up in a while. You guys already went out to watch the Parasites. Anyway, I'm gonna say hi to everybody. Gary, we haven't really caught up in a while. We haven't. Not that things have actually changed. And that's mostly a good thing. I'm still noodling around in Illustrator all day at the glove factory and hanging with Megan and Cliff at lunch. Life is pretty good. Are you still working on comics? Of course. In the sense that I sit on ideas until the week before I need to write, draw, print, and assemble a run of minis for a con. But that always works great. It's so hard to resist waiting until the last moment. It's basically what I do. Incidentally, I'm more tired than I have ever been. God, anyway, things are good. I was out the other night with some friends. We went to a dive bar nearby to a low-key celebrate... I can't read today. I was out the other night with some friends. We went to a dive bar nearby to low-key celebrate my pal Ashley's lizard's birthday. We drank too much in honor of the little bastard and ended up at one of those touristy pick-and-mix candy shops, which is not a good thing for a drunk person to have access to. You just get too excited and start grabbing all the things you loved as a kid, and then you realize that gummy cola bottles suck, and it's like, why did I get so many of these? Anyway, it was pretty dumb fun, but fun nonetheless. You doing anything exciting lately? We went to breakfast with Laura last week. Or I went to breakfast. Fun! Alright, what's the plan for tonight? We were talking about watching a movie later, I guess. For now, I'm just gonna watch Megan play video games, see if Cliff needs help in the kitchen. Cliff is working on dinner right now, but he says he should be done soon. Did you guys already go out and watch? We went last night. It was a bummer not to have the whole group, but it was good. Did you actually see a comet? Nope. I gave my eyes time to adjust and everything. Burned the stars into my retinas. The Parasites are supposed to be at their peak this whole weekend, so it's not too late. Not that the meteor shower is actually why we do this. Francine and Cliff both said they saw one last night. Lucky ducks. This house is amazing. Oh yeah, it's awesome, but I'm sorry if the hoarder vibe is tough on your OCD brain. I'm also sorry if it's shitty of me to call it your OCD brain. You're thoughtful to even think of it. I love a low bar. Anyway, Emily, you just got here. You should say hey to everybody else. Oh. Wait, by the way, have you heard of the house rules yet? Nope. I just got here. Funny, it feels like you've been here longer than that. The owner of the house left us a big binder of rules we have to follow. They're pretty basic aside from the weirdly specific rules about silverware. The only part that really matters is that we're supposed to stay out of the cellar and the attic. I wouldn't want to set in either. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go there anyway. Right. In this old house? Tetanus doesn't sound great right now. Also, you and me are going to be bunking together in a small bedroom next to the study. We're not going to be up to anything for a while, so you can get settled in. Alright. Let's talk to Megan. Feels haunted as hell not to have a phone signal in this day and age. It's classic horror movie stuff for sure. Out here, cut off from society. Yeah, dude, I get it. Does this place even have a landline? Nope. Weird. Pretty sure the guy who owns the place stopped payment on that like 30 years ago. Even though it's irrational, not being able to make a call does make me nervous. It's not irrational. For me, because like what if somebody gets hurt and you need to like call emergency services? I don't know. For me, it's more that I don't know what to do without it. I'd feel naked without the weight of it in my pocket. I put mine down yesterday and I keep thinking I lost it. Like, do you ever get phantom vibrations? All the time. A low-level buzz that your brain interprets as an incoming text message or whatever? Yeah, like I'm so triggered by phone contact that my nervous system invents them out of a whole cloth. It's embarrassing. It's normal though. I'm right there with you. What are you playing? This is a game called Purred Mystery. It's a super rare game that mostly on unlicensed copies like this one. I'm the little guy with the hat. I'm getting attacked by birds, I guess? They're throwing eggs at me. Unlicensed? Like bootleg? Yeah. Well, kinda. It's a licensed game, but it never got any distribution, so it's mostly only exists on unlicensed copies. Clone cartridges like these were popular in countries where the major consoles didn't get distributed or were too expensive. A lot of people had no way of knowing there was any other option. The bootlegs were the only choice. So people grew up with those instead of the real thing. Like a divergent cultural history or something. Exactly. I think it's super interesting. These things really flew under the radar, and in the US they're mostly remembered as a funny, shitty curio. But there are people like me who are just as interested in collecting them. As funny, shitty curio? Is a funny, shitty curio? Nah, it's pretty earnest, for me at least. Retro collection is usually predicted on nostalgia. Like, recapturing the feeling of your childhood and getting back things that you feel you lost to time. The truth is, I didn't like my childhood, and I'm glad most of that stuff is gone. I'm sorry, Megan. Thanks. I'm over it. I know your childhood was no picnic either. It wasn't, but we can commiserate together, so it was worth it, right? Sure. The only things I'm nostalgic for are things that I didn't actually have, things that I wanted but never got to touch, or things I never knew existed. Like this copy of Purred Mystery. I'm excited to be able to play it while I'm here. Where did it come from? Purred Mystery was just here waiting for me when I got here. You can play it too. Go ahead and give it a try. It's been so long. Sure has, so I mean, the list of updates is short. Not a bad thing, just like, I'm still doing the same stuff, working, gaming, out-of-body experiences, you know how it goes. Out-of-body experiences? I'm not sure I do know how that goes. Maybe they're not out-of-body experiences exactly? What's it called? Sleep paralysis? Isn't it the thing where you're held in an icy grip, motionless, as a being beyond your understanding stares at you through your doorway? Nah, that ain't it. Anyway, I'm good is what I'm saying. What? How's your dad? Fine, I guess. If we just stick to talking about food and movies we like, then it's alright. Like, the only quality time I ever spend with him is watching TV in silence, and I think I'm fine with that. Have you ever tried to play video games with him? Nah, he thinks they're dumb and too much work. He's not wrong. Video games really brought us together, didn't they? Yeah, games get a bad rap for being an isolating and depressing thing, but I owe a lot of good stuff in my life to them, stuff like my friendship with you. Doesn't stop me from feeling like a fucking dork sometimes, but you know. Is she calling all of us dorks? Well, she's not wrong. There's a lot of our lives in some of these old games. A lot of experiences in places that never existed. Totally. I remember pouring so many hours into a single save of some of those brutal old RPGs especially. Bruh. The fact that anyone could manage with only one save file is unbelievable. I agree with that. I always had dozens with backups. Makes me realize I was probably dealing with OCD way before I even knew. I feel you. The creaking in the background's really creeping me out. I remember one time I spent more time in a week in Morrowind than I did in my actual life, just falling asleep and waking up and going right back to Balmor or Dragonius or whatever. That was one of the first times I remember lucidly realizing I was depressed. I don't think everyone's heard from him today. He said he'd be here by like 6, but you beat him here. I hope he's okay. Yeah, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. He's just forgetful. I hope so. Something about it just seems so weird. It's sweet of you to check in with me, Emily, but you should say hi to everybody else. I'll still be here. Okay, it was this, right? Yeah. Oh. Ugh. I hate it! This is what I packed? I know I was in a hurry, but this is 2 pairs of pants and no underwear. What the hell? This is so embarrassing. This was that room, right? Okay, so this room. What the hell? There's a keypad in here too? What the fuck is happening? Why is there so much stuff in here? Reminder, the fluid in this tank is the source for all the pumps in the house. When improperly calibrated, pumps positioned above this tank will drain automatically with gravity. For pumps positioned below, manual drain will be necessary using the button. Oh my god, this is a... Check this device. Oh my lord. So many numbers! Hold on. I think that's outside. Sowie? Oh wait. Read newspaper article. The Chimpton Tipper, October 8th, 1978. Carpenter's Deli at the end of its struggle. Carpenter's Deli at its heyday. Its waitstaff surrounding the corner booth of mainstay customer and self-described local guru Parker Nest. Some commenters noted a correlation between Nest disappearing from his daily lunches and the eventuality of Carpenter's downfall. Okay, and then just the light switch, right? Cool. We were just in there. Oh, let's inspect them cables. 2 heavy gauge cables, one orange, one blue, leading from the ceiling and down to the floor. This is a weird house. Guess what? What a wonderful year I've spent living in this thriving little hub. To bang your head against a wall over an alum that just won't come together. An album that just won't come together. Painful, but when it's a group of friends all struggling to wring the creativity out of their adult brains, divine. It'd be great if I could remember more of it. Maybe by the time a future guest reads this, getting hot water in the upstairs shower will no longer require an intricate ritual of fossil jiggling and prayers to God. Knowing Parker, I doubt it. My stay in- oh, that's how you change pages. Whoops! My stay in this haven for hooligans has been a joy. Oh wait. That was 1978? That's crazy. Despite the best efforts from the inexplicable clangs upstairs, I was actually able to complete my manuscript in my time here. My most humble thanks to Clara for her thoughtful critiques and to Parker for his series on my work, which never failed to entertain. I will send you all copies for the study if I can ever publish this damn thing. We move out tomorrow, might as well have leave an autograph behind, though I highly doubt it will net you any money in the possible future. Maybe I'm just being sentimental. It's hard not to be in a place like this. Best wishes to all. Parks, you never did show me what you were working on in the attic. You live in a place for so long that it becomes a part of you. I think it was an honor to have been here to breathe this dusty, rarefied air for such a significant chapter of my youth. The upstairs windows glow from my heart now. I hope I've left some small imprint behind in return, other than forgotten tchotchkes. I see you all from that sweet window. Never was the best with words, but what you had here was very special. Take care. From Dalton Rhodes. Welcome to my home. I hope it feels like your own for the duration of your stay. Kindly pursue the binder in the kitchen for the outline on keeping this old place in one piece. Remember to leave a review. This is the coolest Airbnb I've ever rented in 09. I love you forever, Mark. Happy anniversary from Hannah. Quirky vibe. Loved it. Thank you. From Heather. Don't know why this feels like a yearbook, but this place is cool. Thank you for having video games. Nice to have a written note for once. On paper, even. Cliff. Weird. What is this? Oh, probably just a window. Rules binder. The others really weren't kidding. It's kind of obsessive. I flipped through it a bit. It's open to a page about the cellar and the attic being off limits. It gets weirdly personal about what an invasion of privacy it would be to go through these areas without permission. There's something about a fee for emotional damages? Wow. Oh, I want pizza, dude. Oh my god. What else? Just a door and a... Are you sure? Oh yeah. Cliff! Hey, Cliff. Oh, hey. Who are you again? Right. You're looking at me like you know who I am. I don't think you do. What is happening? Hey, Gary. Emily, I'm so happy you're here. Gary, I'm so happy you're here. How you feeling? I'm fine. Fine isn't a feeling, but I'll take it. How was the convention? It wasn't worth it. I took a loss on business cards alone, and that's just a financial loss. I wasn't expecting to make a killing or anything, but I was hoping to get, like, some validation or something. Have I mentioned how much I love your work, Emily? Oh, stop. Are you excited to get out there and see the Perseids? I guess so. I could be... By the way, I could be not pronouncing that correctly. I have no idea. I'll be honest. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Let's look it up. I have time. I'm paused. Time isn't moving.
Perseids.
Are you sure?
Perseid.
Perseid. It's a prolific meteor shower associated with the comet Swift Turtle. Perseid. I will try and pronounce it correctly from now on. That is two different sources saying Perseid. I hope they're right. I hope they're right. Perseid. Okay. Aw, man, I'm so excited. I'm all shaky. I feel like I drank a ton of coffee. But I had to stop doing that years ago. Wow, you're pretty into space stuff now, huh? Oh, Emily. I don't know if this is the door you want to open. I have spent a lot of time on astronomy Wikipedia lately. It's a pestilence. Maybe some other time. Okay, so to start out, you're probably asking yourself, what the heck is a Perseid? She literally said maybe some other time, and he just starts going off. What we call the Perseids are actually bits of junk that fall off a much bigger comet, the Swift Tuttle. Oh, it said turtle online. Tuttle. Okay, Swift Tuttle. It has this whole cloud of bits that follow it around its orbit. Those bits get burned up in our atmosphere, hence the streaks of light. Oh, okay. In fact, some of the little bits have been a part of the cloud for 1,000 years. Neat, isn't it? To think about how it went so far away just to come right back to us again. Why don't you go do something else, Emily? I don't want to waste too much of your time. You're not wasting my time. Well, I would love to, but... Oh, let's inspect that pamphlet. What's cooking? Fire safety in the kitchen. I'll have to go read that book again. Fire safety in the kitchen. Remember, food isn't the only thing you can burn. Always be careful when cooking. First degree burns. Might appear swollen and red. You can only affect the first layer of skin. Second degree blisters, blotchiness, severe swelling. Both the outer and lower layers of the skin are affected. I have gotten a second degree burn before. Third degree burns may appear white, black, charred, waxy, or leathery. The skin has been destroyed down to the fatty tissue. Seek medical attention immediately. Never gotten third degree burns. I hope never to get one. Did you know? Scalds from boiling water and steam cause thousands of hospital admissions a year. Don't let your guard down. Are you safe in your kitchen? Take this test to find out. Number 4 will shock you. You can safely put out a stovetop fire with a cup of water. True, false? No. Third-degree burn is painful. I think it like fries your nerve endings too, doesn't it? Burn injuries can be treated with raw egg whites, no. Steam burns are not severe injuries. False. Super false. You can only get tetanus from wound contact with rust. I think that's also false. Answer key, this will cause false. This will cause burning liquid to splash onto your skin. A third-degree burn is painless. Raw egg whites. Oh, maybe I got a third degree then, because it was not painful at all. Like, it didn't hurt. Raw egg whites can contain salmonella. Further infection. Steam is hot. It will burn badly. Unlike dry heat, steam heat can immediately penetrate to the lowest layers of the skin and cause severe damage that won't be visible to the naked eye. And burns can give you tetanus. 2. These answers might all be false. But you know what's true? Staying safe is up to you. Wow. That's amazing. Okay. Don't know if I was supposed to do that. I can't turn it off. Are you gonna talk to me at all? Hey, Emily. Gary, who are you talking to? I don't see anyone else here. Anyway. You should say hey to everybody else. I'll be around. Wow. Did I do something to piss you off, Cliff? Like, eggplant farm in progress. Okay, well I don't know how to turn that off, so it won't let me. Oh, a hiding spot. Good to know. Please take it off. That's gonna drive me crazy. Okay. What's in here? Oh. Oh! Okay. Let's go upstairs. Ah! Francine! I'm here. Oh, hey, Emily. Glad you can make it. Your room's down the hall. I didn't keep you waiting, did I? Did you think I wouldn't? Yeah, sorry I'm so late. My mom's really been monopolizing my time while I've been in town. No need to apologize. Well, thanks for putting this whole thing together again. No problem. Hope you've been well. I've been good, really busy, just non-stop working. Seems like it's been paying off. I saw Palmerton at Borders. Congrats! Thanks! My 3rd grade art teacher started writing books for her The creaking. Jesus. My 3rd grade art teacher started writing books for her grandkids and needed someone to draw them. And we had kept in touch online, so I kind of looked into it. Oh, nice. That's very sweet. Since you're here, have you heard the house rules yet? Yes. I'm glad somebody else is on top of it. Oh, and by the way, something's wrong in the bathroom. That's not the start of a good story. Nope. They're old pipes, I guess, and they get backed up sometimes. They work, but there's this big weird pump on the wall that's supposed to keep things flowing. Right away, Cliff came in and messed with it, and I yelled at him, and now we're not gonna touch it again. Got it. Cool. It's been a while, Francine. It has. So, how was the drive? What? Did you take the 80, or... What are you, my dad? You know I had the same drive as you. I did a good 30 hours ago, but we were coming from the same place. Right, of course. How have you been? Pretty okay, I think. Finally doing a bit better with everything. Francine does not look happy. Are you still doing freelance writing? Doing, like, magazine copy? Aggregator website copy, but yes. Today, the path to the great American novel is paved with listicles, sadly, but there's momentum. Have you been meeting new people in the city? I mean, sure. I've been working my way into a few circles of friends. It's been slow, but I'm being proactive. I believe in you. That stuff all comes with time. Time isn't really an object. That was a very long creak. The time is paused. Why is there creaking? I don't like it. Why did we take this old house? Could we not have gotten something at like a hotel or something? I don't know. I'm working on social stuff, but Most of the people I talk to on a daily basis are just kind of terrible. Aw. I get what you mean. People really stress me out sometimes. That's why I stick to people I know. But the pool of people you know thins out over time. Before I left home, the only people I knew were Cliff, Gary, Megan, and Pete. Same. And I mean, exact same. Them and Laura, I guess. Aw, how's Laura been? She's been your roommate now for what, almost 2 years? Laura? She's doing great. She's been out of the apartment more than usual for work stuff, but she's been good. Wild that we've been living together for almost 2 years now. I'm really grateful for her. Oh, good. Is she still working in data entry? Data analysis, yeah. Without her, I would have fallen apart by now. How nice. I always regretted not getting to know her better. Yeah, she seemed to like you too. The time that you met. We went out to breakfast last week. That sounds nice. How's the trip been treating you so far? It's been good. A few wrinkles, but mostly good. Everybody's still basically themselves after all this time. Cliff's been a bit of a prick, but what else is new? I've noticed. And Gary and Megan have really been getting along, though Megan has mostly been parked in front of that video game. I feel like Cliff has gotten better over the years. Partial credit then, but it doesn't really absolve him in my mind. I have a soft spot for Cliff in an erasable little brother kind of way, but he's frustrating, and he doesn't take to everyone like he did to you. He does love to do the big brother thing. Or Gary. Or Gary, yes. I never see one of those two without the other anymore. They both really miss you, though. Cliff was kind of shitty when I said hi to him. Have you noticed anything? Anything other than his usual attitude? No, I haven't. You know how cold he can be. I'm sure he's just being rude for rudeness' sake. He's avoiding eye contact. Emily, I get startled when Cliff does make eye contact, but now that I think of it, he's been rude to me too. He hasn't been himself when he isn't talking to Gary. I guess I just chalked that up to him being a jerk. I heard you actually saw a comet? A meteor, not a comet, but yes, it was amazing. Humbling, kind of. Makes you feel kind of small, huh? It does. It's a cliche, sure, but it kind of just puts things into perspective. It's nice to be back in touch with everybody. It kind of feels like a dream. I'm glad to see you. In one piece, I mean. Ooh. I'm glad you didn't get hurt. That nobody got hurt, I mean. You're referring to the last time we went out to watch the Shoot! Oh my gosh, I was just told how to pronounce this thing.
Proceed.
Proceed, like perceiving. Okay. Proceed! Got it. It's been on my mind, yeah. Emily, I wasn't paralyzed and I didn't go missing. I fell and hit my head. Sure, we spent a portion of the night in the ER, but that was its own kind of togetherness, wasn't it? Right. I have a complicated feelings about that night for sure. Go get settled in, Emily. We've got time. Okay, so the last time they went and saw the Perseids, Francine got hurt, and they had to go to the ER. And I'm guessing Emily feels bad because maybe she accidentally was part of that, like part of her getting hurt. Maybe that's why she's having such bad anxiety about coming back. I get you. Oh, I'm sorry, Francine! Yes, it's 9, I get it. One of the books is missing from an otherwise full bookshelf. Frankenstein. Oh, there's 806. Is this the entire book of Frankenstein? I'm not reading all of this. It's crazy. Read newspaper article. It's happening last Tuesday. A group of young men and women wrung a gamut of creative and professional aspirations. A writer here, a hyper-realist painter here, an industrial engineer turned performance artist beside. The latter would be Clara Jones, whose reputation rapidly rose throughout the past year as a holder of revivalist happenings of the highest order, her work dazzling and frustrating poets and academics alike. Just last week, the group to which Jones belonged gathered in a dissuaded steel plant beneath a meteor shower to take in her latest work, orchestrated with her creative partner, Parker Nest. I don't know what I just read. Come Hell or Higher Waters, Part 1 Festivities. Oh, there's so much to read! Someone in the corner was playing a saw with a bow, poorly. Oh, it's a dolphin. The theremin warble of it screeched through the house until a man caught the bow on the ragged teeth. It snapped with a twang, striking him in the face. A woman with a shawl poured vodka onto a lightly bleeding cut on his eyebrow. Don't do that. Suddenly there was a joint in my hand, as well as a fresh grasshopper. Who gave them to me? Perhaps they simply manifested there. I may have been soused 3 drinks ago, but I was in the throes of a personal heartbreak, and I'd be damned if I wasn't going to have a good time in spite of it. The party gathered as a celebration of the full moon and had quickly devolved into a celebration of pure debauchery. I observed a jolly nude man streak across the yard, a comet of pale flesh. We were artists after all, left to our own devices and a voluminous quantity of liquid and acid. What else do you expect? I led a small gaggle of quite pulchritudinous young lady— what does that mean? Into the attic to show them the acclimator. They oohed and awed and huddled inside the chamber, impressed with the finely crafted Dracula. Oh, we are not reading all of that either. Jesus. I don't know which door to check. I'm just going to check random drawers. Oh, I hate that. Parker, thank you for the vials. I swear these are the last I'll need. Do remember to change your bandages because I do not plan on taking you to the ER again. The work will be done soon. Rest assured, it is as convoluted as you feared. C. I like that we have an automatic, light. The Song Celestial or Bhagavad Gita. Is this the entire— okay. Okay, there's the teal. Bro, these sounds are wigging me the fuck out. Okay, another place we can hide. Read manuscript page, eulogy for the chosen few. Holy lightning strikes thrice. We are baptized in the great gunshot of it, the halo your skull makes against the night. There is little to do but welcome it, that swallowing dark. Welcome what moves beneath your flesh. Greet the worms in your lungs. Here they are at home. Look at that distant star, that cold, coy wink and rejoice. A new you is risen. Emerge from your skin then, discard the husk. You will not recognize the thing you used to be. From the dirt and from the skies we have made you whole. From your hands falls a soft summer rain, from your eyes a cleansing fire. Cherish your rewards and look back upon the path you created to paradise, an altar, a chapel, that sacred place where you confess the things you thought you were better than. Jesus, there's power boxes everywhere. The computer is on an uninterruptible power supply. I guess that means it's important. It's a flyer for an electronic lock. Maybe from the 80s. The illustrations have that gauzy airbrush look they did then. It says it has a optional electromechanical failsafe feature that lets it automatically deactivate on loss of power. Accompanying the flyer is a handwritten note. Read the note. Clara, that might be C. Someone will be coming by from the electronics company to do the installation. Have them set the passcode as specified on the form and lock up the schematic combination in the cellar cage when done. Do not let them enter the attic. Thank you. Parker. Parker, why are you suddenly so obsessed with security? I can't tell if you're working to keep something out or keep something in. And why would they even want to go into the attic? I want to see you leave the house again someday. Probably Clara. 12. Next to the key diagram, there's a sticky note. All that's on it is a number written in thin, open block letters. 12. Okay, I just... It's Minesweeper? So it's Minesweeper, at least from what I can tell. Oh. Okay. You can just look into a room. Oh. Oh. A Safe Kid's Guide to Logging Online. Always ask for parents' permission before surfing the web. Don't give anyone your personal information, like what school you go to or your birthday. If you see something that makes you feel funny, tell a trusted adult right away. Never agree to meet someone you met on the internet in real life ever. Very bad things can happen to you. Ask yourself, can you ever really know a person? Would you even want to? Jesus. If you wouldn't say it in front of grandma, don't say it online. Don't open emails or IMs from strangers. They could have viruses, bad pictures, or could just be trying to play a mean trick on you. Don't risk it. Okay. It's 10 o'clock now. What's with the weird fucking... These just windows. Oh, it's a bathroom. Oh, right. They said don't use it. The output pressure on this pump should be set to 12 psi at all times. Do not touch. It said 12 psi. Oops. Alright, so it's just not working. Classy. Okay, this whole fucking house is creepy as shit. Why is it so dark all of a sudden? Oh, we're not supposed to go in here. Megan. Emily. Something feels seriously wrong here. I wish I could tell you you were being irrational. Oh, did the power go out? Okay. Cliff. Emily. Do you know what to do about the power outage? The lightning strike hit a transformer outside, and it's barely even on fire. But it's barely even on fire. All we need to do is reset the breaker. That's a basic as hell fix. Problem is, the breaker box is usually close to the ground, which would put it in the cellar. Oh, and the cellar's locked. I saw a red light coming from the cellar. The door's open. I guess it opens automatically when the power's off? Oh shit, really? That changes everything. If it's an electromechanical lock, it should have a failsafe mode for when the power's off. Oh, so the homeowner does trust us. It's pretty fancy for a house as old as this one. It's a pretty thoughtful feature to add to an Airbnb. This thing was installed in the 80s, way before he could have anticipated renting this place out through a tiny computer in his pocket. Normally those types of locks are used for fire escape doors so people don't get trapped and building owners don't get sued. So, you want to head down there with me? Figure things out? I don't know. Do you think you're up for it? It's pretty creepy down there. Are you up for it? You don't seem like you're in a hurry to help me out. Huh. Yeah, I will in a bit. I just have some things I have to take care of up here. That lightning was intense. That was incredibly loud. And it's not even raining out. Yeah! Okay, I did notice that. Some kind of electrical storm, maybe? Do you have any idea how to unlock the side of the door without waiting for the power to go out? How have things been going with you, Cliff? Same shit, different day. I'm still hanging in and not thrilled about it. Oof, have things been that bad? Do we need to talk? No. Okay. You know I'm here for you, right? Yeah, I do. Thank you. Things are where they are. But you're a good friend, you fucker. Harmf. You too, you bastard. Do you have any idea how to unlock the cellar door without waiting for the power to go out? It's locked with an electronic keypad that takes a 3-digit code. I've already tried some of the most common passcodes. All the lines of diagonals, really. You tried to sneak into the cellar? Of course, it was the first thing I did when I got here, but we don't need to worry about that now. If it's open, let's head down and get it fixed. Alright. I'm not gonna like talk to him right now because I think we really need to figure this shit out. I don't want to go down into the cellar, dude. Not by myself. Cliff! Cliff, shouldn't you help me? Cliff! I think we should close the door. Alright. Something's breathing down here. I don't like this. I'm not going downstairs. Fuck this. Close the door. Oh god. 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 I knew it. 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 Ah, there's someone down. Hide. Hide. Hide, you bitch. Oh, that door's open. Shit. Wait, does that mean everybody's dying? I don't like this. I can't control the breathing. What? What is happening? There's so many puzzles. Beach Heshwell. A day with Parker. 4, rise. 4:05, cold shower. I love his rise. Not wake up, rise. Coffee, paper, ideation. End of the watch. Rise again. Hot shower. Pranayama, or focus on breath. Zazen, ruminating on koans, mostly regarding being beaten with a stick. TM, focus on the intake and release of energy, accumulator, cleaning and upkeep. Center my internal locus of control, banish external negative energy. Lunch. Post-walk lunch, or post-lunch walk. Ideation, accumulator, observation, mediation. Automatic drawing, exploratory stream of consciousness writing. Nightcap, old-fashioned, some grass perhaps. Preparation for liminal dreaming. Placing a bedstand journal for later transcription during the watch. An adaptation of Dali's famous The Slumber with a key technique on which I've iterated, involving repeat periods of wakefulness, a gentle flirtation with the beginning stages of REM. There was once a natural medieval habit of second sleep, when a period of wakefulness referred to as the watch, between the first sleep and second. This was used as the most productive time of the day, in which a family accomplished most of their tasks. I adopted this practice for myself and find similar generative results. Okay. Parker, I've tempered my doubts about the accumulator up to this point, but a lightning rod, really? This isn't some old movie serial. Even if electricity did work that way, what are you planning to use it for? Soon I'll be just as the modern Prometheus. There's no place for me to hide here. We need to leave, we need to leave, we need to leave, we need to leave, we need to leave. The front door doesn't open. Alright, there's no- they must have come from down here, so I'm coming down here. What the fuck? Bro, I don't know! Nope. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! Fuck! You can't get me! I will outrun you! Come on, hide. Okay. Okay, so all my friends are dead. I'm going to just assume that. I'm going to try to escape. There's a lot of puzzles in this house, and I don't really know where to start. I feel like I haven't, like, figured anything out yet. We know of 2 places to hide. While we run around this house with a fucking killer, trying to rescue our friends. This is terrifying. Wait, wasn't there a spot where, like, maybe we could jump out of the window? No, I'll be back, man. I don't know what to do. I feel like I haven't really done much. Please don't. No! No! Fuck! Run! Oh, I'm dead. Damn it! What are you? The intro, everyone! Oh my god.